morning. It's a beautiful day. Hey, Raditha, how are you this morning? Hey, Mr. Sticks, how are you? Tommy Lips and Chapsticks? That's my new name for you, my new nickname. Hey, Twisted Tea, how are you? Let me just take a brief second to wish you beautiful ladies out there a happy Mother's Day tomorrow. One of the best holidays that I think that we get to celebrate is Mother's Day. Nothing greater than a mother's love, because a mama will love you through everything. Hey, Stanley. You know what? I love the name Stanley. I had, Stanley was the name that I named one of my deers at the deer farm that I love so very much. His name was Stanley. MRH, Pain Like Bang, Crystal Land. How is being a Gigi? How is that going? Are you loving on that grandbaby a lot? I sure hope so, because there's nothing better than loving on them grandbabies. Apparently mine have moved up north. And they're trying, I guess, supposedly trying to get back down here. Well, they better hurry up, because they got, their stepdaddy got a court date coming soon. But they're probably visiting, who knows. Hey, Linda, how are you doing, Linda? Happy early Mother's Day to you and girl Ryan. Hey, Snooks. I hear you're going to the land of fishing, Snooks. I wish that we weren't getting all this yucky shit here, because I'd be trying to go to the land of fishing myself too, if the weather was permitted. But it don't look like the weather is permitting shit this weekend. It's been like this though. I don't know what's going on. Well, Texas is bipolar when it comes to weather anyway. It can never figure out if it wants to be hot, cool, humid, raining, sunshine, scorch earth, hot. Yeah, you just never know around here. So I am going to do a music show this afternoon, early evening. Basketball comes on, I think at like 2:30, somewhere around in there. And while I've done good the last 2 nights, I haven't bet on anything. So I'm not quite an addict yet. I'm not a sports betting addict until I have to bet on everything. If I'd have known how to bet on the horse races last weekend, I'd have been betting on them too. But I really didn't understand it. So, you know, I decided I'd hang on to my money, because apparently beginner's luck only happens the first couple of times you bet on something. After that, you can hang that shit up. There ain't no more beginner's luck. They're like, bitch, you ain't no beginner. You placed more than 2 bets. So we're taking your money. And I'm like, well, just kiss my ass and call me stinky. What time am I going to do my show? I'm hoping to do it somewhere probably between 6:30, somewhere around in there. Yeah. Hey, teacher, it's good to see you. Well, you know, Snooks, you can't, when it comes to sports betting, you can't just pick a color. I wish. Oh, teacher, I hate you working today. A teacher's work is never done. Never. Well, at least none of my teachers, hell, they were probably planning for how they were going to keep me quiet and occupied during class. Because, woo-wee, man, I feel bad. I feel bad for the teachers that I had. Especially the ones that I didn't like. Or that I bumped heads with. Woo-wee, I gave them a run for their money. I see one of them every once in a while. I would see her like at Walmart or somewhere like that. Honey, she'd turn around and go the other direction. She wasn't even trying to hear it. She was like, no. She was my art teacher for like 3 years. And by the 3rd year, we were so sick of each other. Oh my gosh. I was so mean to her though. And finally, I did have an opportunity one day. I just followed her. And finally, like, Miss Alter. And she stopped and finally turned around. I was like, I just wanted to apologize to you. I know that I was a heathen and everything, but I've grown up now, and I just want to say thank you for being an awesome teacher. Hey, Fast Daddy, how are you? Hey, Mom. Oh, shit. Mom. Hey, Smoochie Magoochie. Yeah, my mom, see, my mom's telling y'all that I'm not lying here. I'm telling you the truth. I was an absolute freaking heathen. What are you up to today, Mama? It's good to see you in my chat. At least, we're just riding now. I had to run to town and do a couple of errands, and I don't, like I always take the scenic route home. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just taking the scenic route, just out for a drive before it starts raining. I'm procrastinating. I finally got all the stuff to fix my lawnmower. So I'm going home today, and I'm actually going to get that shit done. I'm going to get it done because my yard is looking like the Amazon rainforest, a jungle. It's just a jungle. My dogs get lost in the grass in the front yard because it hadn't been mowed. I need to kind of sweet talk my brother-in-law to mow my pasture so I can start getting it knocked down and keeping it mowed. Because apparently I have a skunk that has taken up residence out there. Yesterday, I had some deer that were out there, and I could barely see them because the grass was so tall. Mom, you're so funny. Joe, how are you doing today? Hey, Crazy Brad, it's good to see you. Happy early Mother's Day. Speaking of Mother's Day, Mom, what do you have planned for tomorrow for Mother's Day? Anything good? Because if not, I can sure fill up your date calendar. Can punch your Sunday. We can go, if it's not raining, we should go to the drive-through safari again. That was fun. And then we can go eat lunch somewhere, anywhere. I haven't had any crawfish this season. Zero. Nada. It's unheard of for me. Oh, cool, Joe. Okay, good, Mom. I'll have to get with AD and see what she's up to. And see if we can't figure out something. Or maybe go get a pedicure or something. I talked to Lawrence this morning, my son, for those of y'all that don't know. He's had some really awesome things happen, and very, very proud of him and the steps that he's taken to get his stuff together and get prepared to come home and function as, hey, Cluckers, happy early Mother's Day to you as well. Y'all, they done got these soccer kids out here playing today. Boy, they got the whole field pulled up. Anyways, so yeah, so now he's in a position where he gets to use the phone to call home. And so I actually got to talk to my baby for 30 minutes this morning. I was so freaking happy. And he sounded so good. He's, they put him to work outside on the host squad. They're planting a garden. So they're growing like squash and cucumbers and all kinds of stuff. And so they, this past week, he's been going out every morning. They get up and they go outside. It's still dark outside. He goes, man, he said, I tell you what, I've been locked up for, oh, y'all, look at this car. Oh, I like that. Woohoo. That was a colorful little Tesla there. Sorry. I had to let y'all check that out. Yes, teacher, he needs all prayers he can get still. Look, we don't ever quit praying for that boy because he's like me. I thought for the longest time he was going to be the perfect person until he hit puberty. He hit puberty and shit went south real quick. And then I discovered just how much like me he was. So I thought he was going to be this sweet young man. And no, he turned out to be a little heathen too. Hey, Fast Daddy again. But yes, I'm very, very, very proud of him. He's put in some hard work and he got rewarded for that hard work. And Snooks, I think so. I think he is this time. I pray. Because Woo, it's been a long road. It has been a long road, but I know it took me a long time too. So, there's absolutely no denying that it took me some time to get my shit together. And even when I made the decision to get my shit together, it still was a journey, finally getting to the point where I didn't slip up all the time, or I didn't, or when I screwed something up, I didn't try to cover over it or, blame somebody else, or, it took a while. Yes, I agree. Thank you, Mr. Chapstick and Lips and Chapstick is how I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do Tommy Lips and Chapsticks in the chat, throwing them praying hands, and he'll tell you, motherfuckers, stick it up your sister's ass. How about that? I love you, Sticks. You're awesome. I love your shows. You always make me laugh. Always got something good to talk about. So, whether it's, which he doesn't bless the cleavage. Uncle Edwin blesses the cleavage. But the cleavage does get blessed. For sure. Oh, don't play all innocent over here, Sticks. That ain't gonna work. I know better than that. Ain't that right, MRH? Tell him. Tommy Lips and Chapsticks. Love it. If y'all haven't checked out Tommy's shows, his coffee talk in the morning, if you're up that early, which thank God a lot of mornings I am getting ready and to start my day. So it's refreshing. It's very refreshing. He's always got something that's informative. He's got the Catholic Minute. They will throw somebody in the trunk over there, so don't come over there with no bullshit and drama. If you're not there to relax, kick back, have a good time, and a few laughs, don't even bother. Bye, Mom. I'll talk to you later. I'll call you in a little bit. But yeah, do check him out. And of course, Uncle Theendu over there, he's well, I don't want to say a little bit more muscle, because I don't know that he's got the Squirrelorpian or squirrel. I don't know what he calls it, but he's got a tattoo that's very interesting. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Miss W. I hope you ladies are doing well. It's good to see y'all. Happy early Mother's Day, in the event that tomorrow I don't get to actually speak to you or see you. Hope y'all have a wonderful one. I had a dream the other night that I was pregnant. I about shit my pants, or shit the bed, because that would be disastrous at almost 50. And I just thought to myself when I woke up, good thing it was a dream. Because number one, it would have been some immaculate conception, because you got to have those lady parts to be able to grow and push that shit out. And since having a hysterectomy, don't have those parts anymore. But thank God, best thing I ever did for myself. But I couldn't imagine being 49 years old or 50 years old and having a baby and having to raise that sucker for 20 years or 18 or another 50, whatever. I just couldn't imagine it. I couldn't imagine having a kid in today's world. I think that's probably the bigger thing for me. I know that's what I said. Oh, hell no. That's why I woke up and I was like, what the hell is going on here? I was praying. I was like, no. Now, you could give me a whole brood of grandkids that I could send home. Like, it's like, love them, spoil them, send them home. Now, I could do that. I want to know why this guy has two different back tires on this daggum side-by-side in front of me. I wonder if he realizes that those are two different size tires. That's very interesting. Can't say that I've had mine put on backwards before, but I don't know that I've ever had two different sizes on there before. But that's interesting. Yeah, grandkids are... Hey, Lynn, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, grandkids, amen. Spoil them, love them, send them home, let their parents deal with them. But my own, nope, 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 nope. It's a good thing it only took one for me to be a mom. And I'm good with that. I'm really good with that. But it's just crazy, in today's world, that people just, there's some people, they have multiples, and I'm like, geez willikers, it's too crazy out here. Like, and by the time those kids get old enough and it's time for them to run the country, I'm glad I'll be dead. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not trying to be ugly or nothing, but these kids today are so entitled, and they really missed out. They really did miss out on the way to grow up, having to learn to do shit that we don't have to do anymore. Like, do y'all remember, like, I don't know how many of y'all had one of them old-timey satellites out in the backyard, those big-ass satellites that you'd go inside and you turn the dial and the dish would move. It'd be like, and it'd spin around until it picked up the channel you were looking for. I remember that. I remember when we didn't have no damn remote control to change the TV. I remember those days. And these kids today, man, look, the cellular network goes down and they can't get on that cell phone, and they are about to die. And I'm like, calm down, killer. It's okay. Ask somebody under the age of 30 if they know what a landline is. And they're going to be like, a landmine? No, a landline. A telephone landline. They're going to be like, what the hell are you talking about, lady? Or a rotary phone? Like, pick up a how do you use this thing? I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Yeah, they totally missed out. Or having to spend all day outside. No electronics. No radio. No TV. No cell phone. No Apple Watch. No nothing. Just playing outside with your little Tonka trucks in the dirt. They wouldn't know what to do. They'd freaking shrivel up and, die. They'd literally flip out. You'd have to put them in a damn insane asylum. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. And here's another thing that I just don't get. And maybe this is because it's people over 30. I'm not sure. Why is it that we have Google, we have AI, we have all kinds of stuff, Bing, Yahoo search, whatever it is, and you can ask I know, Joe, I'm getting old. I'm almost there. Ask a 13-year-old what that pole is, a telephone pole, clueless. Right? They're like, huh? What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. But for us older people, I think our issue is that we didn't grow up with all the technology that, if you got a question, you can say, hey, Google, or hey, Siri, or whatever, and ask the question, and they're going to give you an answer. I don't know about y'all, but my mom said, you know what? We got a whole set of Encyclopedia Britannica on the bookshelf in the hallway, right in front of your bedroom door. Why don't you go look it up? And I'm like, really? But that was the only way we could get our questions answered. We had to go get a dictionary. You had to go to the library and use the Dewey Decimal System. Like, we had to do shit like that. These kids, they can enter a search in and have whatever you want. I mean, they tell you how to hack a damn computer in 30 seconds. And us, no, we're too busy. We'll post, how do you do this? Can somebody give me instructions? Instead of just going to Google and asking. I'm guilty of it too. I'm not as guilty of it now as I used to be, because I've learned. But yeah, it's wild. It's wild. And then we wonder why there's such a big disconnect between our youth and our old people. in two totally different worlds. Two totally different worlds. And I guess I say all that to say this. If you have kids or grandkids, don't shortchange them by sticking them in front of some gaming system or a cell phone or a DVD player. Get them outside. Take them to do stuff. Make them help you plant a garden. You know, teach them how to weed eat and mow the yard for you. Make them take out the trash or wash dishes by hand, even. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because let me tell you, one day you're going to be old enough that you're not going to be able to do that shit. And if luck has it, oh, those are some pretty plants. I want to go steal some of those. Sorry, I don't steal. Anyway, and if luck has it, you're probably going to be old enough, you're not going to know how to verbalize anymore what you're trying to tell them to do or trying to tell them how to do it your way. So, yes, the Discord is live and well. They've been sending different button pictures and all kinds of stuff in the Discord. So if you're not there, you better figure out how to get there because you're missing out. I'm just saying. I'm putting an APB out for my BFF right now. I don't know where my BFF has gone or been or anything like that. He's probably stuck in the black hole of Discord. I don't know. And yes, today it is a black hole. Yesterday it was a yellow hole. Tomorrow it's probably going to be a green hole. We're not racist over here, but we are equal opportunity. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay because most people don't. Even the person that I'm speaking of probably doesn't even know. So it's the people in my head that have it all figured out, and they don't like to share most days. You can't stay long. You're going to go buy you a mattress. That's what I'm talking about. Buy me one too. Ooh, cherry blossoms. Yeah, Joe, you probably are a little nuts, but you're sweet nuts. How about that? I think you're a sweetheart. So you can be as nuts as you want to be. And when they get older, if you need someone to vouch for you, even though Thindu says we shouldn't vouch for people, Joe, I would vouch for you with your grandkids. I would do it. We need the new crowd. We need the new crowd to the Discord. I think it was changed from Sucka the Balls to something else. But I know, Snook, same. I know. There's a lot of things I would like to share that, you know, that I just don't. But it's okay. You know, I believe that every dog has its day. I'll just say that. And right along those lines, let me just say, for all of you YouTube attorneys out there, quit making assumptions about things you don't know nothing about. Because I know that there have been a few people that thought this and thought that, and nothing that they thought actually happened. Actually, it went a totally different way. Hey, Classy Colt. Good to see you. I hope you're doing very, very well. Very, very good. I hope you're doing very, very good on this cloudy Saturday, everybody. I'll tell you, you do get the looniest of the loon on here a lot of times, don't you? I hear that old and y'all know she's not really a meth head. I just call her Methy because I like it. I like the way it sounds. Methy Meltdown. But I'm not going to sit here and paint her as a meth head, even though I like to call her one, and she acts like one, because I know she's not one. But that is what I call her. That is her nickname, and I don't give two fucks if she likes it or not. She's still going to get called that. But just, yes, Maguchi, Smoochie Maguchi. But I hear she's still on the rampage. She won't let me say nothing in Flossie's chat. She got to time me out, little scary bitch. She's so immature, she just can't handle it. I got you on the Cash App there, little buddy. I'll have to send you $2.99 so I can get the link. I heard I get the hookup. I heard I can get the sister-in-law discount or something. I don't know. I was hoping to get a 5-finger discount, but they said they might put cuffs on me or chop my fingers off, one or the other, and I'm just not about either. Yeah, I agree there, Snooks. No, she's just mentally unwell. That's all. That is all. So, I really don't understand that whole situation. I don't understand her. I think she just, I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But I'd like to go in and have fun in his chat, and y'all know I like to just say silly stuff in chat. Oh, thank you so much, Rhonda. I appreciate you. Happy early Mother's Day. You know, it's not required, but it is always appreciated. Always. Oh. All right, y'all. I got to go. I hope y'all have a good day. No, they're going to have to call me back. How about that? We'll just do that. Look. Somebody's going to be mad at me. But I'm not going to do y'all like that. They'll just have to call back. There ain't no telling who that one was. Could have been a couple of different people. But I couldn't get to the off button anyway, so it's all good. But what I'm going to do is when I get to the house in a little bit, I'm going to make a community post. So y'all, if y'all have any requests for my show this afternoon, you're going to have to go drop the song. You can either drop the song and the artist, or if you don't care who sings it, just the song or just the artist or whatever. But y'all going to have to drop something in there and let me know what you want to hear, because I'm not going to be able to do it during the show. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not hot today here. It's 79 degrees here today. Right now. It's a little humid. It's my buddy out there. Ooh, damn. Game warden. I haven't seen a game warden over here in a long time. But anyhow, oh, okay, that'll work. But yeah, so if y'all would put your requests on there so I can get them, because I'm likely not going to be able to do it during the show. But yeah, I'm hoping to go on somewhere between 6 and 7 Central Time. That is Central Time. So y'all be watching for that. I'll get my button gear, I promise. It's summer here in London. Oh, yes. Well, it's been overcast. Like, I think this is day 2, maybe 3. I don't know. Since like Wednesday or Thursday. Tuesday it was a little overcast. I think Wednesday it was pretty outside. Thursday was overcast. Yesterday was overcast. Today is. So, oh good. I'm glad everybody's excited. Y'all make sure to come. You know, I love the fact that y'all love those music shows, because I enjoy doing them. Yes, button gear. Yeah, I'll get my button gear. Exactly. Ha 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 ha. And no, I don't need any pictures to help me. Thank you so much. You traumatized me with that shit. I have flashbacks. Like, I'll just be sitting there and then all of a sudden it's like it popped. Yeah. Anyways. It's crucial. Very crucial. Oh, I know what else I want to say. Some of y'all might not agree with me on this, but some of y'all may. I don't know. But y'all know me. I'm my own person. But I just want to, I want to take a moment for those of y'all that send prayers or good vibes to people. There's somebody out there that has been in a lot of pain and is really struggling and having a hard time with that. Hey, Lips. All right, Joe, you have a good day too, sweetheart. And because I have a loved one that's gone through something very similar to what they're going through, regardless of the past conflicts with that person, like, I've been praying for them because I would want somebody to do the same for my loved one, if that makes any sense at all. So if you're a praying person, or you're one of those people that likes to send love, light, and good vibes and all that stuff, I'm not gonna call their name out, but you can just call them, I don't know, call him Leon. Just call him Leon. And I say that with all due respect, but anyway, just call him Leon, and just send some good vibes their way. So I think sometimes we get so caught up on this bullshit that happens online that we forget we're all humans, and sometimes it's nice just to have a little encouragement or some good thoughts, good vibes sent your way, and I think that it could really benefit that person. So I would hope that there's others out there that feel the same way. So there's not a lot of things that someone can do to make me just totally hate them to the point that I'm an evil person towards them, because I don't like being that way. And so any opportunity that I get to not be mean or evil, I try to take it. Now, there's a couple of few people who have completely burnt bridges with me, but I still don't try. Oh, thank you, Miss W. I appreciate that. Happy Mother's Day, if it applies early. Never, ever required, but always appreciated very, very much. You guys really, I want to take a second to say this. Y'all know I'm real prideful when it comes to money and people giving me money or even asking for help. Like, because when I was younger, I was a taker. I was very selfish and very much a taker. And I realized that, and it took me a long time to finally understand it and get it. When the Bible talks about it's more blessed to give than to receive, it took me a long time to get to that point. So I'm real prideful, and I have a really hard time accepting things from people. I've been, hey Maureen, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Happy early Mother's Day to you. But I just want to tell you guys how much I do appreciate the support, the financial support specifically, because you don't have to. And I know that people work very, very hard for their money, and things are tight for a lot of people. And it means the world to me that you guys, whether it's trust or like or whatever it is, that you would give your hard-earned money to me. And when I get these checks from YouTube, I do want you to know that it's not something that I just think of willy-nilly. I made a promise to myself, and I said it on my channel. Hey, Lil Maine, it's good to see you. I made a promise to myself, and I said it on my channel before, that every month that I got a YouTube check, that I would give back. Hey, Polly, baby, it's good to see you, darling. And it may not always be to someone that everybody knows. It may not always, a lot of times it's never publicized. Hey, Grateful, I am. I hope you are too. Happy early Mother's Day, if it applies. But I do take the money that is donated to myself in this channel and do good with it. And so it's also been a huge blessing to me, because there have been times where, it hits with perfect timing. And that means a lot to me. One thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to allow the love of money to rule my life, because number one, it never gets you anywhere good, and greed is a nasty thing. But I always want to position myself to be willing and able to let it go when I'm supposed to. So I say all that to say, it's very much appreciated, because you guys allow me to do things that I wouldn't otherwise be able to do for others, and sometimes even for myself. And it says a lot when you are willing to give of the thing that you probably worked the hardest for or sacrificed the most for, that's tangible. So thank you. I appreciate you all. And I got quite a group of members that have been solid and have been with me for a long time. And I can't say thank you enough. I know that there are some people out there that would love for people to believe that everybody hates me and that I'm just not a likable person. But at the end of the day, you guys let me know all the time that that's just not true. And it does more for my mental than it does my bank account. And I would rather have my mental fat than my bank account fat. So just know that if there's ever anything that you are in need of, whether it's encouragement, someone to listen, someone to scream and cuss at, if you ever find yourself in a bind and I'm able to help, please come to me. I may not always know what your situation is, but I am here, and I like to return it just as much as I like to receive it. So yes, Miss W, I totally understand that. Oh, thank you, Jolene. I love me some Jolene. That's my girl. But I agree, Miss W. I agree. And that's, my mom, she has worked real hard to take care of me and my sister, and she has always taken care of everybody, and she's one of those that if she sees a need, she wants to help. And I love that about her. And I love seeing when she gets it back. And she's like me, and I guess that's where I get it from, is that she has a really hard time of allowing people to do things for her. So sometimes we just got to step out of that comfort zone, though, and it's not always easy. But yet, Fast Eddie, I can't believe how fucking expensive the ramen noodles is getting. Did you see I went to that highfalutin ramen noodle place the other day? Let me tell you, bro, you could put whatever you want into them ramens. And the ramen, that thing was thick. It was thick, but it cooked real fast on that little hot pot deal. I kind of want to go back there again, and now that I know more about it. And they didn't even let me take no to-go bowl home because they said it was all you can eat. Well, I couldn't eat all of that. They knew that. That was $23.99 somebody paid for me to take a few slurps out of that damn ramen. That shit pissed me off for real. I could never eat all of that. That's nuts. Total insanity. But ramens the groceries are getting high, period. Hell, the other day, I got on there to get a bag of dog food for the dogs, not for me this time. I'm not quite there yet, but if food goes up any higher, shit, I'm going to start eating with my dogs. It's crazy. But I got I think there were 15 total items in my basket, okay? The most expensive thing, oh, thank you so much. Okay, I can do that. I can do a little Frank. I can do a little Frank Sinatra. Um, but yeah, I think there was like, and other than the dog food was the most expensive thing. And then like, I don't know, I had a 12 pack of Dr. Pepper Zero, a couple of things for making salads, and what else did I have in there? Man, I didn't even buy no ribeyes or anything. And the damn thing was like at $115. I was like, Jesus. Oh, wow. Snooks, I didn't know all that. They get stuck. Ooh. Yeah. Well, if you don't digest them well, it'll look like you got worms when you take a shit. Oh, yeah, that's right, Rhonda. Exactly. I understand that. Fast Eddie, I mean, a 12 pack of Dr. Pepper Zero here is $9. $9. Like, WTF. It's insane. And I mean, used to, you could buy a can of tuna in water for like 68 cents. That bitch is $1 or $1.10. I'm like, what in the world? But you know what I think when I online shop? I think it notices how many times I buy a certain thing. And after you hit a certain number, the price increases. That's what I think happens. So I'm going to have to go in and clear out my cache and clear out my list and everything so they don't know, and see if the price will go back down. Because I know that they do it at certain stores on cigarettes too. I noticed that. If I go into a store and they have Newports really cheap, then I'll keep going back to that store and getting cigarettes. And then usually within about, I don't know, two weeks or so, they up the price on me. That's some bullshit. That is some absolute bullshit. Bullshit. That's right. So that's the little games they be playing. That's why they want us online shopping and not going in person. Yeah, it's nuts. Everything is nuts. Our gas finally went up over $4 a gallon the other day. So, you know, me being me, not knowing when gas prices are going to go up again, I try to get gas, you know, on a fairly regular basis. So that, and I may put 20 in here, 30 in here, but if I think it's going to go up, then I'll go get some gas. That way I'm not having to pay the higher price. Hey, Mountain Girl, good to see you. Oh, yeah, say destabilize America. It's crazy. Crazy. And I'm like, okay, so for example, Walmart, they used to, well, they still do, but I just don't get them anymore. They have these it's like biscuit and gravy pot pie. Or it's actually a pot pie with sausage gravy and potatoes in it and stuff. So when I first found them, they were like 89 cents each. Man, let me tell you, I loaded up on them suckers. Oh, $2 a liter. A liter wouldn't get me shit. I couldn't go nowhere on that. But so yeah, I bought them pot pie things for like, I don't know, 3 weeks. By the next month, them shits had gone up to a damn $1.10 each. I was like, fuck you. I was good when they were 89 cents. I'm not, That's crazy, Brett. I did not know that. I know, Lynn. It's crazy. Like, I need to go buy me some chickens or something, because I just really, I'm not into paying that much. Ooh, look, they have plowed that. I love the way that this looks, y'all. I know this is something crazy, but you see that field over there? Look at this. They've plowed that field and getting it ready. I guess they're going to plant probably some type of grass for hay. I don't know why though. I love the way that it looks. I want to get out there with a four-wheeler or a vehicle and do donuts. I would love to do that. Oh, that's crazy, Snooks. Yeah, all meat is crazy right now. Like, but we have a lot of places, a lot of farms and stuff around here now that are actually butchering their own meats, and then they'll have, like, on Saturdays and Sunday mornings, or they'll have like little farmers markets and stuff. Ooh, Snooks, make sure you take pictures, girl. Catch, photograph, and release. Unless you eat them. Make sure you kiss it. Make sure you kiss your first one. You got to get a picture kissing your first one. Tight lines. Have a great time. I'm jealous. I was going to bring my fishing pole this morning, and I totally drove off and forgot about it because I was busy doing something else. And y'all know I'm not good at multitasking. So also have a true crime case. It's one that's already been through the courts. It was a very high profile case when it happened. There's news articles from all over the world about this particular case. It happened here in Bryan College Station some time ago, 23 years ago, 23 years ago, I think, somewhere around in there. But some of the people that were involved are people that I know, one of them I've been friends with since junior high. But anyways, there's some very interesting things that happened during this case, and some new evidence has come out or is coming out. And so I'm putting together some stuff for that that I'll be doing some covering of, and it's going to be really interesting. So for you true crime buffs that like to deep dive cases and stuff, get ready, because we're going to do some interactive. Hey, Tim. We're going to do some interactive stuff on this case. Because for those that like true crime and that like to research and dig into things, I think it'll be a lot of fun. And being that it's not an open case, we're not going to do any damage to the outcome. And so we'll be able to speculate about things and have different theories or ideas, because I'm not going to tell y'all exactly who I know in the case, and I'm not going to tell y'all all the details that I know. So it's going to be kind of like one of those games of Clue or something. I'm just trying to figure out how to lay it all out where it'll be fun and interactive, but that is to come. And then I'm also going to be adventuring out into a little bit of activism in the near future. And so we'll have to discuss that more at a later date, but some very interesting stuff taking place and happening, and I'm really excited about it. So I hope some of y'all will come and join the fun, and we'll have an adventure together. Adventure. Let's see, what else has been going on? Anything else exciting been happening for anybody but me? This thing, y'all, I saw me a little a do-damn-it thing I'm gonna get. I know you're like, what's a do-damn-it? Me and all my little sayings. A thingy-ma-bobber. It's a thingy-ma-bobber. But it's one branching out. You know, I said, oh shit, I wanted to really do something different, and the drama shit is just, I'm over it. Every once in a while I like to get on here and cuss somebody out and let off some steam. It's fun, but I'm not down for spending all my days being mad and chasing down people's lies and bullshit. I'm just not for that. I'd rather do something a little bit more fun than that. But I found a new little it's one of the things I'm gonna do with my next YouTube check. I found a new little camera holder thingy for in here. It's one that you clip to stuff, and so I'm gonna have to get it. Y'all, doesn't that look spooky? Like, it looks like you're gonna meet Jason or Freddy Krueger or something down here. It's like do 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 do. But yeah, I want to get one of these little things because you can hook it on your rear view mirror, and it's more stabilized so people don't get car sick riding with me on these drives. Because I went to watch one of these the other day. It popped up in my feed, and it was all bouncy and fuzzy, and I'm like, ooh, Lord. I'd have to just cut it off and listen to the sound. I couldn't do all that. It was pretty crazy. All right, girl. Make sure you bounce on it first before you buy. Bounce before you buy. Make sure it's soft enough, because the queen has to have a soft bed. Snooks, I don't know who the new demons are, but look, you never know what you're going to get out there. So that's me. People wonder why I make up and break up with some of the same people over and over again. It's because I know them. I know what I'm getting with these crazy fools. You know? I mean, shit, there's people out there that I don't know what I'm getting. I'm not sure I want to dib and dab in that. I'm not trying to stick my toes in nobody else's mud hole. I got enough shit on my feet as it is. Fast Eddie, you know she does. You better be careful, because her ass will wrap you up in that web. You'll be looking like bumble nuts. You'll be getting baptized into the Mormon church. Oh yeah, maniac craziness. I agree. But hey, you know, there's one cure for it all, and that's hitting that off button. I learned that the hard way too. It's like when shit goes crazy, just hit just what? I'll let Nick Malone know you'll be back soon. Where is Nick anyway? I haven't seen him in forever. Oh, thank you so much, Polly. You do the same. It's never required for me to love you, Polly, but it's much appreciated. That's right, Grateful. I have to agree. Nick is in prison? Uh-oh. What did he do now? This is like his 17th time. Like, I told him what to do to stay out, but I think he's got a thing for one of them COs. Hey, Hotspot, yes, I'm going to do a music show. I'll put a post up in a little bit for requests, but I plan to go live between 6 and 7 p.m. Central Time. So, and thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to you as well, if it applies. That's my blank. Filthy! Hey, Phil, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Nice to know you're not MIA, that you're still alive on this side of the dirt. But yes, there will be a live show. Oh, I knew Mabel was gonna get Nick into trouble. I knew she was. She's been after him to do that for a long time now. I told him it was gonna catch up to him. He shouldn't have let her get so famous on the Facebooks and stuff. That's what did it. She got a swole head, thinking that now that Mabel's name is a household name. Oh, hey, Puff, how are you? Good to see you. You're out in bumfuck Egypt these days, island hopping? That's wonderful. Make sure you take plenty of pictures. You know I like pictures. I'm all about the pictures. Y'all, I'm just really hoping I'll see a snake today. I've been seeing a lot of snakes lately, and I love them. I love seeing them. And I figured with as humid as it is, I'd get to see a couple, which is why I came this way. And I haven't seen nothing yet. All you gentlemen, make sure that you remember it's Mother's Day weekend. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. So if your wife done spit some crotch critters out for you, make sure you get her a card and a gift card to go get her a manicure, pedicure, or whatever it is that she likes. Don't forget, y'all make her breakfast, take it to her in bed in the morning. And hell, you never know. You might get a happy ending out of the deal. It's possible. It's possible. Let's see if these people are having any luck. Y'all having any luck this morning? Did you? If you don't have any luck here, try the next two, and you'll probably get something over there. Y'all take care. Be safe. Gotta love the kiddos. That's what I'm talking about. Raise your kids where they want to come out on a Saturday morning and go fishing, you know? Instead of fucking watching the damn cartoons or the PlayStation. Get out and touch some grass. Yeah, yeah. Man. I don't know about anybody else, but the mosquitoes here are really bad this year because we didn't really have a winter. I think we got below freezing for maybe 2 days or 3 days this past winter. Not very much. So it didn't kill off all the bugs like it normally does. Well, I say normally, but I think the last 2 winters have been pretty mild. Anyways, yeah, our mosquitoes, I call them felon mosquitoes, and the reason I call them felon mosquitoes, they have escaped prison. They are black and white striped. Okay? These sons of bitches are blood-sucking pterodactyls is what they are. They will pick you up and carry you off. They're huge. They will drain all of the lifeblood out of you and leave big whelps on you. And so I'm really praying that I don't get the West Side virus from them, because our mosquitoes have been known to carry the West Side virus. And I'm ghetto enough as it is. I don't need any more help. You have them kind too? Woo, I thought we were... Look, I wonder sometimes if the government ain't making some mutant ass bugs and shit and releasing them on us. Because these suckers are brutal. They are brutal. I've never, like, I've grown up in the same spot. So we've had mosquitoes all my life, right? But I've never whelped up the way that I do now. I get bit by a mosquito on the arm and my whole arm whelps up. It's crazy. They moved on to ticks. Oh shit, that figures. Well, I heard something the other day about what's his name, RFK, talking about, you know, how many people have Lyme's disease. And hell, that's hard to diagnose. You got to be in the middle of a flare up and they got to test for all the right shit to get a reliable result. But that stuff will take you down. I knew somebody that had it. It took her like 5 years to get diagnosed. And I mean, it was crippling. There were days she couldn't even get out of bed. It was wild. I was like, man, no, thank you. Ooh, look at all the deer over there. What are they doing? Sorry, y'all. It's a little bumpy today. I see that dude all the time. He must live out here or something. 1, 2, 3. Huh. There, all those deer are right around that deer stand over there eating. Like, yeah, if you only knew, if you were standing there a few months ago, your ass would be on a barbecue pit today. Look up Plum Island. It was a science facility experimenting on insects and man. Really? Ooh, I'm definitely gonna have to look that up. That stuff. Oh wow, Eddie. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and ticks are so nasty. Blech. They're just so gross. They freak me out. But yeah, I really, and I know that not long ago I saw an article where, because Texas is under alert for these screw worms that infect cattle and stuff like that. And I thought that they had said that they were releasing some type of insect that that will kill or eat the flies or whatever it is that are infected with the screw worms that pass it on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Puff. Oh, Raditha, how big are they getting? I hope they grow tall. Hope you got the big mammoth ones. Those are so neat. They get super tall. They get like 10 to 12 feet tall. And the heads on them will be like a foot or two across. So cool. And you can actually dry out the heads and they'll drop the seeds. And you can crack them open and eat them. Sunflower seeds. Yep. They're not real big yet. Oh. Well, keep watering and don't forget to feed them every now and then. You can just buy those little fertilizer stakes at the Walmarts or the Lowe's or whatever. You did? I love them. I absolutely love sunflowers. They are my favorite. Between those and I like stargazer lilies. I like gladiolas. Those are my other favorites, which my gladiolas are getting ready to bloom. I was looking at those earlier when I was laying in bed because they're right outside of my bedroom window. And those gladiolas some of them are almost 5 foot tall. They're big. My mama stole those out of a pasture for me and brought them to my house a few years ago. Because she knew I wanted some, but they were wild growing. She brought me a whole big old thing, and they're good multipliers. They're bulbs, so they just shoot off more bulbs. But I love them. They're beautiful. I like cut them when the first couple of blooms hit. You cut them and then go put them in water, and then the whole flower will bloom and open up, and they make really, really nice cut flowers. Really nice. And then I don't know, there's something that grows. They have these little white, I don't know if it's jasmine, maybe. But they grow on these bushes and they have these white flowers on, and they have a really, really sweet smell to them. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I see it out wild. And then, who was it? Maybe it was my aunt that had them in her backyard. They smell so good. I just don't like bees. So I don't have a lot of stuff around the house that attract bees. Now I do have, in the back, I have some butterfly bush so that they can pollinate the butterflies. And I think bees might like those. But other than that, no, I'm not a big fan. And I've seen a whole lot of wasps. I have to get my wasp spray ready because I don't do those either. Y'all, I'm almost 50 years old, and I think I've been stung. I may have been stung by a bee one time. Maybe. I don't even know that that's what it was. I felt like it was. But they don't winter there. You have to dig them up in the fall and replant in the spring. Oh, yeah, because y'all get super cold. I don't think we get cold enough here, ever. I don't think we have any sustained length of time that it's cold enough to kill them off. So, hey, DJ Mandingo, that's right. Got to have that sweet smelling flower. It'd be nice if I could grow my own pot. I'd love that sweet smelling flower. But they're too needy and finicky for me. They don't ever get past like 3 or 4 leaves on them with me. Hey, babies. It's my herd over here. Sorry. Hey, Pissed Off Patty. It's Suck It Saturday, $29.99. All you can handle, line them up, boys. I knew you were going to come in with the special today. Pissed Off Patty got special for you. Special for you. And you can get the $30 reach around. Buy 2, get 1 free. Just saying. Look, I'm just passing out specials for Pissed Off Patty like I'm going to be working the pilot. Oh, I seen a video out there, Patty, and she said that she is not a lot lizard. That was the title of her video. I am not a lot lizard. I thought it was going to be Mabel at first. Left-handed reach-arounds are your specialty? Oh, shit. But you're ambidextrous, though, right? You can do it right-handed, just not quite as well. That's what I heard. Although I did hear that your left hand kind of feels like Janet Jackson, whatever that means. Man, it looks like the county came along through here and cleaned up some of this overgrowth. Very nice. Very nice. Did they drop it down in the creek? No. Well, yeah, they did right there. Dumbasses. Sometimes I wonder about people. I really do. But people probably wonder about me too, so what's new? What is new? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Right? Exactly. The right hand is to be determined. I think that's the term. To be determined. The right hand is Madonna. The left hand is Janet Jackson. There you go. I have a feeling it's going to get warm today. It's already heating up. It's increased by 2 degrees in the last 5 minutes. Hey, honeybee, how are you doing, doll? I missed you this morning. You must have went out and did something because I came into Trizzle's, but I didn't see you. And then I had a phone call that I had to take, and by the time I got back, y'all was gone. And I was really kind of sad about it. But oh, you're very welcome, Grateful. I'm glad you enjoy it. I love it. I could sit here and do this all day, go 5 miles an hour and just look around at nothing. It's great. At least I think it is anyway. You finally got help with fixing your screen door. Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking. You can't turn down free help. Or you shouldn't turn down free help. Especially if they do it right the first time. That's the kind of help you need. And I'll give them an opportunity to make it right the second time. But been waiting a year. Oh, yeah. I know how that is. It's kind of like my situation with my mower. You know? I've had hell with lawnmowers the last couple of years. And I'm just ready to get one that I can go out and get on that bitch and fire it up. Hey, girls. Hey, mamas. Hey, babies. Hey, you pretty little babies. Aw. Hey, mamas. Look, y'all. We got all the mamas and the babies. Mamas and the babies. They're all hidden in that nettle, that bull nettle. Y'all, that shit will eat your lunch. I promise. You don't want to touch them little white flowers, plants, whatever. Look at the little babies over here. Hey, little baby. Hey, there, little babies. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Oh, look at them. They're just so dang cute. Yes, girl, it is the nettle. Well, Patty, I'm going to have to remember that. I'll have to try. Look, come on, little babies. Come see me. Come see me. Yeah, I do come here. You're so sweet little baby. You're a sweet little baby. You're so cute. Somebody's probably going to think I'm trying out here to steal their cows. No, I just like to come talk to them. Somebody else can have the feed bill. I'll just come and look at them and admire them. Come here, little baby. Come here, little baby. I wonder if they... Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some cows. E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here moo, there moo, everywhere moo-moo. Oh, did she leave the babies? Gosh, I miss the days of having cows. I enjoy being one too. Moo-moo, buckaroo. See you later, mamas. So yeah, I know people think they really do something to hurt my feelings when they call me a cow. Like, shit. You see how cute those things are? I mean, I prefer to be called a heifer, but I'm not going to argue. Cow, heifer. It's all about the same. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. And I know how to cattle call. So I can get my people's attention or my animals' attention anytime I need to. They're very adorable. You know, I don't think it's possible for them to get bored. All they do is walk around and eat grass all day. You know, sometimes they'll lay down and sunbathe or just hang out and relax, but I don't think they get bored. When they do, they just chew their cud. Yep. I think that they ought to be equipped with automatic ass wipers, though, when they get the scours, when they get the runs and stuff, to clean all that shit off their ass. That's the one thing about being an animal I couldn't handle, is when you get shitty, you have to walk around with that stuff stuck on your ass. I couldn't do that. So, other than that, I probably wouldn't mind. It beats the hell out of having to pay bills. I wish I could walk around. Right? I agree. Destabilized. I'd be okay with walking around a pasture grazing all day long, doing a whole bunch of nothing. As long as I got a pond I can crawl into when it gets too hot and cool off, shit. Moo moo, buckaroo. Yeah, Patty, I know. She had me. Look, I'll never forget the time that I had to wash Mabel's flaps and I didn't have any gloves. You want to talk about disgusting? It was disgusting. Very disgusting. And I never did that again. Yeah, you definitely would save money on toilet paper for sure. Oh, look at the baby. Look at this little one. Oh, look at that pretty little one. Oh my goodness. So cute. So cute. And then there's another place, like where I had my first job, is right down the street from my house. We'll pass there in a minute. Anyways, yeah, it's right down the street from my house. And the guy that owns the place has owned it for umpteen jillion years, but he used to breed horses. and he had this Palomino stud. It was called Bid Alamitos. And beautiful, beautiful stud horse. Anyways, my first job was down there feeding horses and cleaning shit out of stalls and things of that nature. But he's kept horses there since then. And the other day I went by and there's 2 babies out there. Well, they probably were born about a month ago, I guess, somewhere around there. Oh my God, I love them when they're little. And they've got those long, skinny ass legs and these little bitty bodies. They're just so precious. And I wanted to pull over and sit on the side of the road and watch those babies all day. It's my favorite time of year because you get to see all the babies. And then it's coming up the end of this month, the beginning. Oh, look, there's something up in that tree. I don't know if it's a hawk or an owl. Hang on. Where did it go? Let's see. Boop. We're going to keep it on that tree right there because I know I seen it. It flew up there. Where did it go? That sucker was huge too. Oh, there it is. It's sitting right on top of that branch. You see it? That first branch on the right-hand side, sitting right up there. That's a ooh. Well, I don't know what it is though. A hawk? It looks like a brown hawk or something. I don't know. I don't know what that was. That was pretty cool. There we go. But yeah, it's a falcon. How are you doing, homegrown? Y'all getting some rain up there? It looks cloudy your direction. Yeah, that sucker was big though. And then the other day I got one of those Mexican eagles. I don't know what they're, a cacara or something. I got some pictures of it too. I have to post. I'm seeing a lot more of those things. And when you first see them, it looks like a cross between an eagle, a bald eagle, and a toucan Sam. I mean, that's really what the damn thing looks like. But I think it's called like a Mexican eagle or a Spanish eagle or some shit like that. Anyways, I'll have to post those pictures for y'all too, because it was pretty cool. Oh, Dr. Wolf, she's fighting herself over Eric. I don't have no reason to fight over Eric. Eric and I don't have an issue with Eric. My issue has not been with him. It's been with her. Just running her mouth. That's all. That's not no vulture. Vultures are black. What, are you talking about the Mexican cacao or whatever? You're saying that's a vulture? Those turkey vultures are ugly. We got those too. But I don't like getting pictures of them. I think they're nasty. This other one though, I'm telling you, it looks like a cross between a bald eagle and a toucan Sam. So, do they wear hats too? Who? The vultures? Or the toucan Sam thing, bird, the cacao? A Mexican hat, they wear sombreros. I like sombreros too. I told you, I don't discriminate. I'm equal opportunity over here. Shit. You got some slant eyes? I'll take your rice. And your dragons. You wear roach stompers? I'll take your sombrero. And maracas. If it's African, give me your loincloth and your lions. Rawr. If it's Hawaiian, I'll take your sea turtles and pineapples, as long as they're not upside down pineapples. I don't do the upside down pineapples. Nope, nope, nope. That's not for me. Whoo, it's noon already. Shit. Damn, it's done warmed up another 4 degrees. It's summertime in Texas. Well, hell's bells. If it's Hawaiian, I'll be trying. I'll tell you, honeybee, when I went to Hawaii, I was shocked. They had fucking roosters and chickens everywhere. I mean, everywhere. It was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Everything was just so damn expensive. I couldn't believe how expensive shit was. But God, it was pretty. It was so pretty. Woo! See, my mom got to go to Italy. I didn't get to go to Italy. I wasn't invited on that trip. I think they knew they'd have a hard time bringing me home. And let me see some real Italianos. Woo! Shucky ducky quack quack. But Hawaii was, yes, Maui Wowie. You know, that's one of those good types of, never mind. That's all I think of when I hear Maui Wowie is some damn weed. Oh, my brain is so warped sometimes. But yeah, I loved it. I got to go snorkeling while I was there. I think I have some pictures of me snorkeling, some underwater pictures. And that shit was scary. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I get kind of claustrophobic with that, and I'm only a mouth breather when I sleep. If I'm awake, I'm typically not a mouth breather. But you get under that water and you have to, like, keep your wits about you, because before you know it, you'll be floating way the fuck out there. And once I realized that I can't put my feet down and touch the bottom, oh, hell no. I don't swim that good. I do not swim that good. And at any time, something can come up and grab me and eat me that's bigger than me in that water. No, thank you. So it did. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared shitless. But I did it to say that I did it. I don't know that. And then I did it one time too when I was in Destin. I went snorkeling when I was in Destin. But let me tell you, they had them damn jellyfishes things. They had a bunch of those in the water when I went in Destin. That shit freaked me out too. I was like, no thank you. I don't know. It was weird. But they weren't the kind that really stung you. So something kept pinching you under that. Okay, girl, when those little fish come up and they be trying to, like, see what you are and shit. No ma'am. No ma'am. I got to go. Can't do it. That's why, like, these rivers and lakes around here, if I can't see what's under that water, I'm not going to be in there for long, I can promise. And I'm not going more than knee high. Nope. They can bite my leg off to the knee, that's fine. But I'm not going any deeper than that. So, nope. And then people that go noodling, that stick their hands in them catfish holes and stuff, stupid. It'd be my luck. It's actually, that one is for Brazos Wi-Fi, homegrown. I can tell you it's not an AT&T, because we don't have AT&T towers out here. So I can tell you that for certain. I think the nearest AT&T tower is like over 10 miles from me. So everything out here is Verizon or Brazos Wireless. So, yeah. I know destabilized in the shit around here, there ain't no telling what you could catch. I don't know about in like the ocean, Hawaii and stuff. But on that show, River Monsters, I know that they talk about in some of the waters that they go in, these things like if you're a man with a penis, you got to be careful because that parasite thing will go up in your little pee-pee hole and lodge itself up in there. It's crazy. Yep, Verizon. Oh, but look, I tell you, I love me some Verizon because I got the network with me. I can go just about anywhere, and Verizon is going to make sure that that I have coverage, at least a little bit of coverage anyway. So I don't too much bitch about. And really and truly, yes, they are a little expensive, but I don't know what happened there, but okay. They're a little expensive, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Oh yeah, I do know that. And let me tell you, they make you pay a pretty penny for them too, because in order for me to, same here, Fast Eddie, I switched from T-Mobile to Verizon. I love T-Mobile. I used to love me some T-Mobile. I had them for years, probably, I don't know, at least a good 10 to 15 years I had T-Mobile. And they never gave me any problems at all. But whenever I got this house built, it was probably, actually, we were riding four-wheelers back then. It was before I got the house built that I switched to Verizon because there were some places that we went that T-Mobile did not reception, and I couldn't afford to be out there without a phone. So, yeah. So I just make sure I take the network with me everywhere I go. We're good. I don't remember what I was talking about before then, but oh well. I guess it really was. Oh, those towers. So Brazos Wireless, before we got the underground fiber optic shit, they told me that if I wanted to get high-speed internet at my house, that I was going to have to build one of those little towers. Man, y'all, they wanted like $2,800. $2,800 to build one just for the internet. It just needed a little box at the top of it to be high enough to get signal from the other tower that's at the back of the neighborhood. Hey, y'all got me fucked up. I can only imagine what those telephone things are. No, thank you. I'll send smoke signals. Yeah, that was me with Verizon. I've never, I did do, because Verizon pissed me off one time, and I did Straight Talk for like a year, but they're owned by Verizon. So it's not like I went very far. I just went from a contract to pay by the month. Damn. That buzzard caught that squirrel. Or something caught that squirrel and that buzzard's eating it, but he wasn't showing no mercy on that thing. Damn it, boy. That was crazy. Yeah, everything is not as green right now. I like it better when it's really green. But we've had enough rain. It's been difficult to get shit mowed. So everything's tall as fuck, looking brown. I wish we had somebody around here that rented out goats. I need to see if anybody's got some goats that they can rent me. Maybe I'll let their goats come eat the grass in my pasture. I want a baby so bad, a baby goat. One of them little pygmy goats. The fainting ones. I think that's what they're called. Pygmies. I'm not real sure. But they're cute as all get out though. My friend, she had a goat that she let stay in the house. It was her pet. She come home and find that goat standing in the middle of her kitchen table. I said, that goat would have to go. He'd have to go bye-bye. If I came home and found it standing in the middle of my kitchen table. What kind of shit is that? No, thank yous. I've heard that they're little heathens. They like to climb on top of shit. They like to tear up shit. And that would be pretty frustrating. Goat a go-go? Yeah, no doubt. Hey, they have, I saw a thing last night on Facebook that this place, a town over, they're having Pilates with alpacas. I was like, could you imagine being out there trying to do some Pilates and you got an alpaca coming up trying to spit on you? Buy a bunch of goats and rent them out for a few $100 to eat pastures. I know that's for real, Fast Eddie. The only problem with that is that I'd have to build a barn and all that shit for them, and ain't nobody got time for that. And then what if somebody tried to steal one of my goats? I'd go bananas in a bag of monkeys. They'd be like, what were you in the jail times for? Because I beat someone up for trying to steal my goat? Do what? Yeah, little goat thief. Pulled a gun on him. Trying to steal my goat. And then I'd probably be getting prank calls in the middle of, your goat's in my garden. No shit. Well, did you rent him from me yesterday? Could you imagine? Oh gosh, it'd be so fun. I wonder what he's out there doing. They got enough toys in that backyard to start their own park. I hate all these houses being over here. They just did this in the last few years. And we're talking, some of these houses are worth $500,000, $1.2 million. I'm like, where? Because these are just some cookie cutter shits. Why are y'all charging so much? It's ridiculous. They came in and turned the trailer hood into a neighborhood. What? Now we can't claim it as BFE anymore because we're not in BFE. We got all these damn neighbors. I do want to go drive up in this other little neighborhood real quick before I go to the house, though, because I've never driven up in there to see. Well, it's been a while. It's been a long while, but I might have to do it one day during the week when nobody's home, so they don't try to call the law on me. We got someone out here scoping out our place. Hey, little goat mama. Hi, goat mama. They got goats over there. Maybe I'll go talk to them people one day and see if they can bring their goats to my house. Hey, can y'all go on a goat walk? Can you herd those goats to my house so they can come eat my pasture? Stand out there and shepherd them. Look, she's fixing to have a baby. She looks like she's in labor. She looks like I did when I was in labor. My tongue was hanging out. I was panting, sweating. It was something serious. Something real serious. Never want to do that shit again. Thank God I'm too old. Woo! Hey, pain like bang. Yeah, that's how it is. It's getting here, Fast Eddie. Like, our taxes used to be very reasonable. Not anymore. Hell, I just paid $5,000 for last year's on a house and 2 acres. Like, that shit's crazy. Crazy. I can remember not too long ago when my shit was under $1,000 a year. And I had that double wide mobile home and the 2 acres. And it was like, well, it started out at like 500 and something. And then it went up to like 600 and something. Then it jumped to 800 and something. And the next thing you know, it's 1,100. And now it's like 5,000. It's like, fuck, y'all are gonna nickel and dime my ass to death. Leave me alone. And then they said, fuck a nickel and dime, bitch. We're gonna just take all your cash. Ooh, that yard just needs to be mowed. Well, I guess we've come to the end of the road, as Boyz II Men would say. I'm gonna go in here and get this community post up, so in case y'all have any requests, y'all can go ahead and get those in ahead of time, and I can get those downloaded for you, so we'll have it to. I will be doing a walk and rock tonight, probably sometime between 6 and 7 p.m. Central Time. Central Time, that is. Just want to say thank you again to everybody for stopping by. Y'all been real gracious to hang out with me for the last hour and 36 minutes. To all you mamas out there, I hope you have a great and wonderful Mother's Day. To all the men out there, don't forget to get that special mom in your life something special for Mother's Day. And then you come out looking like a sweetheart. And you might even get some benefits from that. So, yeah. While y'all are out there being blessed, be a blessing to someone else. Y'all come back now. You hear?